Last week, we learned that it's important for all of us as pedestrians to wear the proper clothing to help drivers see us at night.
That's right. You can wear blinking lights or reflective stickers, bright colored or reflective clothing, or you can even purchase a reflective safety vest.
But now we're going to give you a first-hand look at pedestrian rules of the roads. Check it out.
We want to make Hawaii roads safer for pedestrians. So today we are talking with Lance Ray with Walkwise Hawaii.
So the first thing we do when we drive, we always wear our seatbelt on the front and back seat for the universal seatbelt law.
So tell us about Walkwise Hawaii.
Well, Walkwise Hawaii is the Hawaii State Department of Transportation's pedestrian safety campaign. In August is Pedestrian Safety Month, and our job is to educate pedestrians and also drivers on good pedestrian habits and driver awareness of pedestrians.
Okay, so what is the leading cause of pedestrian crashes?
Well, the #1 reason for pedestrian crashes, accidents, and fatalities is inattentive behavior on the part of the driver and also the pedestrian. It's almost equal between the two. We're just not paying attention to each other. You know, drivers are taking their minds off the road, they're taking their hands off the wheel, they're not paying attention, they're maybe texting, right? Pedestrians are doing the same thing. You know, they have a false sense of security. They walk across the crosswalk thinking all cars are going to stop for them, and there's not an invisible force field that keeps them safe. Yeah.
Okay, so what are some things that I can do as a driver?
Well, I think an important thing for you to do is always remember to look out for pedestrian activities. Pay attention to what they're doing. You know, pedestrians have a tendency to dart across the street. Also, when you're coming to a crosswalk like we are right now, to always stop at that white line. You see the white line over there? Always stop in front of the white line, not on it, not after it. It's the most common thing that happens all the time. Pedestrians can be hidden from view by stopped vehicles on multi-lane streets. As you can see, this woman crossing here, most likely the person behind us can't see her, you know, because we're in a relatively big car. And there's a tendency for people all across the state to, we're in a rush. You know, we need to get someplace, and we see a car stopped. Oh, we want to pass it. And you don't want to be that person who passes a car and goes, oh, I didn't see her, you know, and ends someone's life.
I see what you're saying. Like the car behind me may not realize why I'm stopping.
That's
and
correct.
try and go around me.
That's correct.
And bam.
That's correct, yeah.
Okay. Good. Anything else I need to know as a driver?
Well, I think you should always be aware of the traffic situation happening as well. When you stop in your lane to give a pedestrian the right of way, you're giving them permission to cross the entire road. But the reality is you don't have control over the entire road. You know, you only have control over your lane. So you really need to look in your rearview mirror and really pay attention to the flow of traffic. Are the cars behind you, do they understand that you're stopping for something? You know, do they look like they're slowing down? You know, do you think that car is going to pass you? You know, maybe your decision to stop for the pedestrian may not be the safest thing. You know, you're trying to be really nice for that person, but it may not be the safest situation. Maybe you need to continue on and wait till traffic slows down so the pedestrian can cross the street. But if you have made that decision to stop and you're looking and you see, maybe that car's not stopping, roll down your window. You know, put your hand out there and wave and say, I'm stopping for somebody.
And let the people behind
you see it.
know. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I feel better. I know now as a driver what I should be looking out for, and you're going to see what pedestrians can do to be more safe.
It's not about the cars, it's also about the pedestrians. Trini just stopped right here, and did she do that correctly?
She did a very good job. Yeah, she stopped in front of the white line, which means there's more people can see the pedestrians crossing the street.
Okay.
You need to look left, right, and left again, and continue looking while crossing the street.
Okay.
Most people feel like when they cross the street, they think it's safe. Once the wind gets to go away, it's safe to cross all the way, and you've got to pay attention the whole way.
So talk to me, left, right, left again.
And continue crossing. So why don't we do that right now?
And I gotta ask, well, you know, we're very lucky we just made something, but is eye contact important when you're looking at that drive?
Like this car right here, you notice he didn't stop for us.
Not at all.
Yes, you know,
wow. Thank you. Thank you.
You notice. So that car technically should have stopped for us because we're already in the crosswalk.
And that car went by us at about 15, 20 miles per hour, which
yeah.
could be deadly if it hit us.
Most likely, yeah. Most pedestrian fatalities occur in a crosswalk. Many times the car is going under 25 miles per hour.
That's really scary. Now, I got to ask, what are some other tips that we can let you know about that? I mean, it's about maintaining the eye contact, keeping it all the way through, but what are some other things we really want to get across?
As I was telling Trini in the car, you know, when a car stops for you in a mid-crosswalk like this one and gives you the right-of-way, that person's only giving the right-of-way for their lane of traffic, okay? As you can see here, we have 5 lanes of traffic. Most pedestrians, when they say, you know, when they tell them that it's safe to cross, they think they're safe all the way across, and you're not. You know, you need to make sure that you look lane by lane by lane by lane and make sure each driver has made eye contact with you.
You know, and that's amazing. We're seeing it actually happen right now. I mean, literally, you have to look both ways, look at both ends of traffic, and each lane he made eye contact with the driver. I mean, in a way, it's kind of scary sometimes when you put, especially for many lanes that you have to cross.
It can be very, very scary. That's why, you know, we cannot cannot take it for granted that it's safe. You know, there is not an invisible force field that blocks cars. You know, with each lane, you need to make sure it's safe to cross, because as you can see here, some of these cars are not paying attention to us.
They're just going right through, and that's kind of scary.
This is in the daylight. You can imagine if this is at night, if we're wearing dark clothing like you and I are wearing right now, people can't be seen. You know, the majority of pedestrian crashes, accidents happen in the twilight hours, early in the morning.
You know, and it's so afraid because Hawaii is such a small place that usually it's a family or affected, somebody we know that could be hurt. Someone's kapuna, someone's auntie, uncle, their keiki. Again, now we're very, very fortunate. Hawaii has a month-long event where we're looking for pedestrian safety. So we want to make sure that we not only look out for drivers, but also our pedestrians out there, because it is a two-lane road, right?
Even though it is Pedestrian Safety Month, we encourage everyone to look out for pedestrians every single day, whether you're behind the wheel or in the crosswalk. Make sure you pay attention.
All right, well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and cross back off. But you know what? Can you do this with me? Because with this much traffic, I want to do it right, but I want to make also sure we can, you know, be safe as well.
Make sure that you don't see people coming. We're going to hit that we're crossing.
Left.
Car stopping. It's not.
No, just went right through.
Look at this car. It's
Not at all. Wow.
You notice?
Wow.
It didn't stop for us.
That was really scary. So this guy's good. Thank you. Thank you for letting us cross.
And we still got to keep watching for traffic around here.
I got to say, Lance, that was scary. There were two cars that just went by us and just didn't even see us. And didn't even see us, and we were in the crosswalk.
We're in a crosswalk with the camera.
Yeah.
Okay? So we're not a little old lady that's crossing the street. We're very visible. And can you imagine? They didn't see
I got to say, my heart is beating. Literally, both of those cars did not even see us. And I've never had an experience like that before, but you're right. We can move. We could have jumped out of the way, but what if we were someone that couldn't move as quickly? We could have been dead.
We could have been injured, yes, we could have been dead,
Thank you for showing me that. I appreciate that, and I hope everybody sees that as well, and we'll definitely make sure we get all that information out online.
Thank you very much.
No, thank you, man, for showing me that. Woo!
I have learned so much since doing this story, and also when I'm driving now, I'm so much more aware, especially since I was the driver in that story, not to cross over that front white line.
I wasn't joking there. You know, we were with a safety person, our cameraman. We were in front of the camera. We had a group of people going through that crosswalk, and those two vehicles didn't even see us. I saw the lady. She was kind of just...
And sadly, that happens a lot. So as drivers, we have to make sure if someone is in the crosswalk, you need to let them pass.
You just got to be proactive. Look a couple lengths ahead. I mean, really. And those ladies, I'm sure they were busy. They were trying to rush off somewhere, but we're all rushing off somewhere. Everybody has 2 or 3 jobs, got to pick the cake off. But yeah, we could have been hit doing that story, and that really scares me because, you know, we're kind of young, we can jump out of the way, but if you're a kapuna and you can't move and you see the car coming, it could be very deadly. So
and you know, I think I read somewhere that Hawaii is the only state in the U.S. to have a month designated for pedestrian safety. So bravo to the Department of Transportation.
Yes, bravo to them, but unfortunately and sadly, because of the figures here, it's actually one of the most dangerous states for pedestrians, for kapuna out there above the age of 65. So please be cautious, and especially during the morning and afternoon when the sun's going down or up, keep an eye out for the pedestrians out there.
Awareness is key.
Yes, you're so right, Trina.